What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your guy, the young sports debater, back at you here with another episode of Debating Sports. So, I posted my first video earlier this morning. It was okay. So, hopefully this one goes better, but we have some more to talk about here, a lot more than this morning. I was just trying to get a first video out there, see what it's like, But, let's get into it. So to start off today, we're going to start with LeBron and Anthony Davis's dominance in LA. So yeah, I know I screwed that up, but yeah. Anyways, this team has been on a tear. They lost to the Clippers in the opening game of the season, and ever since then they've been bad men. Anyways, I predict this team to win the finals. I think with LeBron's experience and Anthony Davis' talent, there's nobody in the East that's going to stop them. And the only team that would stop them would be the Clippers, which is in LA as well. So LA, you have a good chance of bringing home a championship this season. Just saying. If you look at Anthony Davis' stats, he's averaging 27 a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's 50% from the field. And LeBron's stats, he's 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 10.8 assists a game, which is the highest in his career. And he's also shooting 50% from the field. Their record is 22-3, which is tied for the best record in the NBA with the Bucks in the East. However, I will get into them in just a second. One last thing I wanted to say is that I believe LeBron James will win MVP at 34 years old. He just does everything to help his team win. Like I said, he's averaging 10 assists, almost 11 assists a game, which is the highest in his career. And along with 25 points a game, he's bad boy. He's bad boy. He keeps getting better and better with age. I don't want to say Tom Brady because Tom Brady's fallen off, but LeBron's just insane. And I hope he does win another MVP because he's deserved it for so long. He deserved another MVP probably the last 5 years, but we're just so tired of giving it to him, so we find other people to give it to. Anyways, moving on to Giannis in the East with the Bucks. They're gonna come out of the East. They're gonna go face the Lakers in the finals and go to probably about 6 games. I say 6 because, like I said, LeBron's dominance is insane this year. But the only way I could see it going to 7 maybe is if the Bucks win home court advantage. Then I could see it going to 7. But I really say 6, so I don't know. It'll be something to look forward to. Anyways, I see Giannis coming out of the East because he is averaging 31 a game with 13 rebounds and 5 assists, and those 13 rebounds are a career high, and not to mention he's shooting a 32% from the three-point range, which is up 6% from last year, which is outstanding because he won MVP last year. So whenever you make your 3-point percentage go up 6%, that's a big deal. They're also 22-3, so they're tied with the Lakers, like I said earlier. I believe they're going to make it over the 76ers to the finals because Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, they're don't get me wrong, that's a great team in this Philadelphia, but they don't work together well. They don't gel together well. Embiid and Ben Simmons should be on 2 different teams, I think. So they need their own teams formed around them, how Milwaukee did with Giannis, and like the Ravens are doing with Lamar Jackson right now. That's what they should do with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. But yeah, you got Chris Middleton, Eric Bledsoe, and Giannis, and them boys are bad in the East because there's really nobody else that's great like them. I don't know. Embiid and Simmons just don't have the same mindset as Giannis. Giannis is just asserting dominance every time he steps on that court. Moving on to the NFL, I wanted to talk about the Cowboys Struggles. This has been Like, I don't like the Cowboys, so, like, I'm happy by this, but many Cowboys fans are upset, and I would be too, because this team should be way better than 6-7 right now. Like, I feel like they should be probably 10-3 at the least. Anyways, they're one of the most talented teams in the NFL talent-wise, but the reason they're 6-7 is because of their coach, which is Jason Garrett. So he should be fired. But the problem is your all's owner is Jerry Jones, and Jerry Jones loves Jason Garrett, so I don't see him going anywhere this year. Everybody thinks he's gonna be fired at the end of the season, but Jerry Jones just loves him so much. I doubt it. He should. Don't get me wrong. He definitely should be. But the way Jerry Jones has been handling all the losses that are due to Jason Garrett this year, I don't see him firing him. They haven't been a team with a winning record, hence the term. While they're 6-7, they lost to the Jets one time. Their only wins have come against, the Giants twice, the Redskins, the Dolphins, the Eagles, and the Lions. However, I do see them coming out of their division because their division is terrible. And the Eagles, they try to give the Eagles the division past 2 or 3 weeks now, and the Eagles just sting it right back up. So it's really just a competition of who's the worst. And the sad thing is that these two teams are going to get home field advantage in the first round. Yeah, not fair, but this is the way it is, so we'll see. But I mean, Zeke and Dak and Amari they're all respectfully top 10 in their positions, and Amari and Zeke are probably top 5. I don't know about Amari, maybe, but I know Zeke is a top 5 running back for sure. He's 5th in yards. He has 1,071 on the season, and he averages 4.4 carry with 9 tutties, so not bad. And then you have Amari, who's 5th in yards again, 1,054 yards total, 4th in TDs with 8 and 70 receptions, but he's had 100 targets. So you'd like to see the receptions up a little bit more for 100 targets, but it's pretty decent numbers for a number 1. And then in Dak, you have first in passing yards with 4,122, 24 tutties, 11 interceptions, and he's 3rd in QBR with a 72.4. So those are just my opinions on the Cowboys. I think y'all's problem is really y'all's coach and Jason Garrett, and that's all I can tell you, because, I mean, the past 2 games, I believe y'all went and scored a game-opening touchdown drive where y'all handed the ball off, like, a good bit of the drive, and Zeke just kept producing, but as soon as halftime is over, y'all come out in third quarter, and y'all just want to throw it and not give Zeke any touches. So yeah, I think that's the problem with the Cowboys. Y'all should have been way better than 6-7 as of right now. And yeah, moving on to the MLB. Oh wait, hang on, I want to do my NFL top 10 real quick before I get off the topic. I believe the Ravens are number 1, obviously, because they beat so many of these good teams that I'm about to list right now. They beat the 49ers, they beat the Seahawks. They beat the Patriots. I believe, yeah, they did beat the Bills, and they beat the Steelers. Those are all 5 teams in my top 10. So anyways, we got the Ravens, the 49ers, the Seahawks, Saints, Chiefs at number 5. Chiefs are number 5. Patriots are 6, Packers 7, Bills 8, Titans 9th, and Steelers 10th. The Titans aren't even in the wild card spots yet, but I think they will be, since it hurts me to say it because I love the Steelers. But hopefully the Steelers find a way in too. So we'll see. Anyways, moving on to the MLB, we have the Garrett Cole signing in the Bronx. This is ridiculous. I don't even know how the Yankees can afford all these players, but they're great. They're going to be great this year. Garrett Cole's contract was 9 years, $324 million, which averages about $36 a year. And I saw somewhere where he's getting paid like $1 million per start and like $100,000 almost per inning he pitches, which is ridiculous. So, like I said, I believe this is a good move for the Yankees because it gives them a real, true number 1, and he'll be the ace, no doubt. Garrett Cole is the dominant pitcher in the MLB, and I think he'll be dominant for the next 5 or 6 years. And then the other 3, the Yankees are just going to deal with it because he's going to be dominant for the next 6. Anyways, so I do see them going to the World Series now that they have established a true number 1 ace. And with that lineup, they're going to be a hard team to beat. However, I do think the Braves will end up beating them in the World Series, but hey, still a long way to go before we get there, so we'll have to see. But like I said, this is a great move for the Yankees, and I'm so happy for Garrett Cole, and I wish the best of luck to them, and I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace out.